How you doing, everybody? Randy Richard in the shop. So I'm back home, and over the weekend I had a trip to LA. We went down for my nephew's graduations, and congratulations, Jamie, on his graduation from Master's College down there. So he's now going on to seminary school, actually, for his master's. So anyway, so we're down there. So we were about an hour and a half north of where Stan is, at Bar Z. So Saturday we decided to, we were going to go down and visit Stan. So we shot down the highway and went to Stan's place. And I've got a couple video clips we'll throw in of down at Stan's. And he said, hey, if I got anything to grind, he said, bring it down. So I think he was, sorry he said that one. But anyway, so I had a few projects to grind, and we visited. We were there all day. I don't know, we didn't leave till 6 o'clock, something like that. It was 6 or 7 even. It got kind of late, and so we were there all day. We worked all day on grinding stuff. I'm going to show you the results of some of the grinding, and he passed on a few other things to me, and I have a piece of viewer mail. And while we're there, a fellow who comments on Facebook and watches the videos and stuff, a guy named Greg France, only lives just down the road, a mile from Stan. So he came over and visited for several hours, and I actually bought a few of his. He had showed a picture of some vises, little vises he picked up at an auction, and little Palmgrens, and I was able to. I purchased 3 of those from him. Very cute little vises. I'll show you those. So I'm going to turn you around and show you stuff we ground, a few things I got from Stan, and a little piece of mail while I was away, and the vises, and anyway, I'm going to show you all this stuff, and hope you enjoy. So let me turn the camera around.
You're good. All right, let's sweep the top. As long as we stay flat here, we're good that we can take it out of the vise. I didn't see that needle move, did you?
I didn't even see it move. Right.
No, it ain't freaking moving.
Is it even touching?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Don't even go there.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, pal, it's touching, all right.
Okay.
All right, we're good.
Okay, we're good at perfect.
Perfect as far as I can measure. Cool pattern, huh?
Oh,
See,
yeah.
we're only taking off the zero side. We're not even touching the floor below. And it's always nice having the numbers there to know where your map is. I love mapping it out with a felt pen. You just watch the numbers disappear. Chuck Mamarito would be proud. He's the one that turned me on to that video. He goes, hey man, did you see this video? You gotta go check this out. Don Bailey's grinding with the magnet turned off. Oh, I gotta see this.
I've watched quite a few of those, actually, the suburban ones, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've watched quite a few.
Don's actually a funny guy. Did you see his on the micrometers where he got all dressed up?
No, I don't think I saw that
The
one.
guy that invented the micrometer. I'm dusting over here.
Yeah, just barely.
And you just kind of got a general aim.
Okay,
here, so-
general aim. Here we go.
You can get closer though. You can be really close to that thing.
Yeah, you can get really close with a GoPro. Okay.
So here, so you'll make sure we. So here we're just gonna check that. So zoom in. Oh, right here. Yeah, there we go. That 0, you guys. That looks good, huh? Pretty good. And we'll sweep across. Then we're gonna come over to the second block. That's perfect.
There's no such thing as perfect.
Huh? Oh man, well, I know, but you know what? They're within it.
Whatever unit of measurement you find, there will always be
Oh yeah.
a more minute
Look at that.
unit of measurement beyond it.
I know these are just awesome. Mm-hmm. Within a tenth of flatness and within a tenth of being the same.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
So, a successful day of grinding.
Are those acceptable, man?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Okay.
Oh yeah, perfect. So, let's see here. We got several things. So, first, one project we did. I'm not going to do them in the order we did them because we were doing all sorts of stuff. So, one of them was I have some actually they're SPI brand 123 blocks. You know, one of my blocks was really good. You know, dimensionally, parallel, square, and all that. But one block was, you know, about 0.003 out of square along the long and short side here. So we were able to grind the one block and get it square, but of course we lost a little bit in dimension on its length. We ended up losing about 0.005 in length, so not too bad. And that's but we got them both. They're both square now. They came out really well. I was just checking them here. They're the same length within about 2/10 or so on their 3-inch length, but I lost about 0.005 in their length there. Actually, it reads exactly 0.005, but so, which is fine with me. But they came out really nice. Now I have a couple really good blocks. To me, on these, I don't really ever use them for the dimensional size so much as more of a square and parallel type block for setups and stuff. I don't know if I've ever used them because it's just 3 inches type of thing, but or 1 inch or 2 inches and stuff. So I'm gonna grab my big mic. Let me grab my bigger mic. I don't know if I've ever shown you my bigger mic, and I'll actually measure them here. Okay. I know I've showed you the other 2 mics, the one in the 0 to 1, the 1 to 2, but I also picked up a 2 to 3 Meditoyo mic. I don't know if I ever showed that in a video. I bought it through Inco again on their sale. So they sell these as a set, but by buying them on their 20% off sales, I actually saved about $200 on buying them separately over time here. So actually, that was pretty sweet, saving that much buying them separately. So that's one way to do it. So here I will measure how much I really lost here. I just did it with a height gauge, and it was 0.005, but I didn't measure them with the mic. So, boy, I'm right there at 2997 on that one. It was and this one's right there at 2999. Yeah, let's see here, a little snugger. Well, gosh, dang. They should be the same. So, 29. Get this right. 29962. 64. So they're within a few tenths, which is just fine. Like I said, for what I usually use them for. So, finger out of there. Yeah, 6.6. So they're within a few tenths, but they're square, flat, parallel, square type thing, which I'm more happy with. So, thanks, Dan. Wonderful job on those. Just wonderful. Yeah, we can. I never measured them with the mics before. I'm just gonna. So I'm only 3,000 shy on the length there, the 3-inch side. Let's see here. Yeah, that's one 2 inches right on the money. You know, he's holding them. Oh, 9,999, 1/10 shy of 2. So, go to the 1-inch side here.
You're not filming?
I am filming.
Okay. I'm gonna light a fire. It's freezing in the house.
Okay. Anyway, this one here, 2/10 shy of 1. 1/10, 2/10 shy of 1 inch. Yeah, that one's 3/10 shy of 1 inch. So little on that 2/10, 3/10. So they're within a tenth of one another. But hey, like I said, I don't use them really for the dimensionality of them so much. So these are actually some pretty good blocks now. So thanks, Dan, for doing that. The other thing we did is I took my Kurt Vice jaws down to them, and we just kind of dressed them up, and they were really pretty good shape. This one still has a groove from sometime previous to me owning them, and so he skim caught them, but the ends were never square with the edge. They were just like saw cut. So we ground them and cleaned up the ends also, and the faces. So they're so nice now. When you push them on the surface plate, they just float across on like an air bearing type set, so they're pretty darn flat. And when you kind of ring them together here, you pull them apart, boy, you got to pull them apart. They suck together. So you did a wonderful job on that also. So I got some nice trued up jaws here. Have to put those back on. Also, I got some infamous charts. The drill charts from Bar Z. How about that, huh? Got a couple for my son also. So we'll be able to have one on every machine. Thanks, Dan. Can't thank Stan enough. He did so much. It's amazing. So nice of him. So these are the little Palmgren vises I got from Greg France. These were used in a shop. They were never like used for any drilling or millwork or anything like that. These are kind of a drill press vise really, but they're almost basically brand new. They were used for measuring stuff and doing holding or something. He said they're missing jaws. None of them have jaws, so I need to make some jaws for them. But they're in just perfect shape. Get them up there. They're all Palmgrens. So I bought 3 of them from him. Thanks, Greg. I'll get them all cleaned up, and we'll make some nice jaws. And then Stan gave me a little chunk of 01. I'll make some a set of hard jaws and probably some aluminum jaws. And it'd be nice to have one like with a little copper jaws even, so I could have one with each setup. But I'll be able to make some hard jaws out of this 01. Thanks again, Stan. And thanks, Greg, for selling me a couple of those vises. They're pretty cool. Okay. So, Stan got something one time. He got something from James Green, this here. What this is an adjustable back with a dovetail, and it has a little gear here. You put your Allen wrench in and be able to adjust a dial indicator up and down for like on a comparator stand. Well, he had no need for it, and he passed it on to me. So thanks, Stan, and thanks, James Green, for that. And I just looked at this. I have a comparator stand project I'm working on. Let me just show you. You guys have seen, I've shown you this before and stuff. So I took the stand, I got this off of eBay. I fixed up the rod so it's square on the end here when it sits on the top of the stand already. And then the stand had some wear. And I took it to Chuck Bomarito. And Chuck dressed it up for me and made dressed up the feet and then dressed up the top so they're parallel again. They were worn and stuff, and he dressed up the top. Yeah, we still have a few tents, and so what I think I'm gonna do on that is I think I'm gonna actually scrape this. This is kind of a long-term project for me, and so I think I might I need to make some scrapers and stuff. It's cast iron, so it won't be too bad, and I think I actually make that a nice scraping project. I haven't done any scraping in a long time, so it'd be really, really fun to do something like that. So that's my going to be my comparator stand project. This is an old Federal one, but I've also picked up a large. This is like a 3-inch Starrett tense indicator, but it just has a lug back. But having this here, I think it looks exactly the right size for the back. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to pop this back off and see if that one fits. I think it does. I say we used Stan's a new surface plate down there, and beautiful plate. Boy, if you need a surface plate, boy, the Sand Ridge that's a quality plate. I'm thinking of taking my big one down, and I'm going to check into the pricing, but I might haul mine down there here and have it redone, recalibrated. I'm thinking about that. Oh, Stan, that we love it. Perfect fit, because this is Starrett also. Perfect fit for the back of this. Oh, we're just going to put it right on there right now. Oh, Stan, that is. I was gonna make one of these for this gauge. Now I don't. Now I just got to build a nice mount that will go up and down on there, and just mount this on it. Wow, boy, that's perfect. That'll be perfect. This is a nice big tense indicator to go on my stand. Oh yeah, that. Thank you. I can't believe that. What luck, as far as James having it and then passing it to Stan. Stan didn't want it and need it, so wow. Thanks you guys. Thanks both of you. I'll put both of their links, of course, on the video. So that came out just perfect, Stan. Perfect. And James, perfect. Thank you guys. That will make my project go. I hope to complete this project this summer here. It's just either making the scrapers or something. I don't know. I haven't decided. See what I can find on eBay maybe and stuff, or maybe if somebody has something I could borrow a couple or something for a bit. So yeah, they came out just right. All right, let's see what else I got going here. I also have here I'll show you that. I also have a little federal tense indicator also. This is only 1.5 inches diameter. This has the slow motion stuff in it though, so I don't know. But it has a little cog type setup also and dovetail. But I don't have the other parts for it. But that's really the one I want to have on the stand. So that's going to be that'll work out perfect. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so I did get a little mail while I was away. This is from Sandvik. So I had filled out a deal on their website for a free insert. So I imagine that's what this is. Yeah. Oh, a couple inserts. Sweet. A couple CNMGs right there. They are they're two different ones. GC4315 and a GC4325. So they're both 400 series size inserts, and boy, that would be sweet to try those out. Come in a little blister pack thing here, and they're kind of sealed up. So, anyways, that was on the Sandvik website. I'm going to build I'm going to build a tool holder for Stan. So I'll probably build a couple of them to hold the CNMG type like insert to use the off edges that you don't normally use. I'll build a couple turning inserts. So there'll be a straight in type insert. They'll be probably right on the end because this angle is greater than 90 degrees. So you can buy them, but I'm gonna design one of my own up, and I'll be sending Stan one of those. Maybe in a few weeks. I'm kind of tied up with stuff right now, so. But we'll be getting on that. Okay, so go to their website. Okay, let's see. Look around. Oh, I'll stand through in a couple things. Oh. Threw in the old anchor lube. Thanks, Dan. I was out of anchor lube, and that was very nice of you. Thank you again. Actually, you guys, I've done a little review thing on it and stuff, and I like this stuff. It's great for certain things, especially with the stainless steel and stuff. Being that water based, it can really take away heat much faster than the oil-based stuff. And for drilling, I do like it for the drilling. So I don't use it on my bandsaw. I use a coolant. Yeah, it's good stuff. Okay, so now let me show you the blocks. Here, let me wipe this off a little bit. So we sprayed them with stuff. They got a little scratch because we were playing with them on the old surface plate, but that's the bottom. That's just a straight grind on there. These are the tops where we did the spiral grinding. You know, with turning it. But these came out really, really nice. They're 6 inches square, 2 inches thick, and they're just steel. Let me get the other one here. Like I said, they're just probably like A36 steel. They aren't hardened or anything. But this is the other one. Bottom of that one. But they came out. These are A-bomb size gauge blocks right here. Need to make a whole set of these for them. But yeah, these came out really nice. Yeah, I wish they were hard, but I'll use them for setup blocks, things like that, I think. So they're gonna get scratched, but they sure came out pretty. And they came out plus one on their plus 1/10, plus 1/10 across here. Not even minus. They're 0 and +1, and this one is basically the same, very similar, and they're within 1/10 of being the same height, which is great. You know, you got a little scratch on them already, you know. Like I said, because they're not, a little scratch right there. So, you know, I'll just be able to stone them a little bit. We could have probably ground more off of them. I mean, brought them down a little bit. But, you know, they're got a little scratch on there. They came out beautiful. We even hardness test. There's a hardness test mark. We hardness test them with Stan's new hardness tester, and they're right there around 20. Rockwell C. So they're really not very hard. For Ray Cangilia there, yeah, it's the scale that was really hard on them. Boy, grinding through that we had to get that to chip off. Actually, that was hard to scale. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take a mill. I'm going to mill the edges, clean them up. The one's been flame cut, so I don't know if I'll do much on the edges, the sides, I should say, of that one. This one's been saw cut, and I might, you know, run a face mill around on it. We'll see. I might just leave them like they are, but I'm probably going to clean up the edges for sure. Put a chamfer on them or something, you know. But these fun. They took us all day. We just took turns back and forth doing the grinding and getting all the scale off, the rust off, and everything, and you know, getting them to a point where we could then compare them and measure them to figure out, you know, which one was smaller, larger, and how we needed to grind them. That's why we went to the rotary there method. Just start going around and doing that. Don Bailey on Suburban Tool, another good website or YouTube channel, showed this, how to do this, and Chuck kind of brought it to his light a little bit more, and you know, Chuck Outside Screwball, and showed it. He did a piece like that. And so we said, hey, let's do that. And so we did both of these that way. And they were talking, you know, they were a couple tenths to 3/10 off in their flatness just by straight grinding. And then when we did this, we got it to be a tenth. So that method worked extremely well because it averages out all the irregularities between your vise, your grinding wheel, and things like that. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. This is pretty cool for having these as like a bench block type setup. I'll just we'll have to get them. Maybe I'll have to get them hardened and then we'll regrind them, which would be pretty cool. They're so soft. You just can't stop touching them, type of thing. So thanks again, Stan. That was a lot of work for both of us to get these like this, and it's pretty cool. They'll be great for like a setup block, or being so close to one another and so big and heavy. I mean, they're great for. You could use them on the surface plate here. If you want to set something across to measure, if you're going to be setting something up, if you really want to find out how accurate something is parallel wise, the two sides or things like that, where you can measure the bottom, measure the top, things like that. Pretty slick. You can set things up. Do setups and stuff with them. So that's mostly the idea about these. Here let's see here. We'll see how. I don't have a tenths indicator on one. This is a 1/2 thousandths indicator. This interrupted one. Oh, the needle's moving, but it's just irregularities maybe in the grind or a little bit. But we're talking, just the irregularity is maybe a couple tenths, if that. That's easily between 1 and 2 tenths there. I mean, as far as it's just the undulations in the surface finish, but they're very smooth. You can't feel it. You can't even see it. So, again, thank you, Stan. Thanks for having me down. My wife was with me. We enjoyed your company, yours and Karen's company, a great deal. So, that was very fun. You're welcome anytime, of course, anytime. So, thank you. And I almost forgot. Stan threw in one of his little GoPro holders for me. Now I made this handle. I made a bunch of these one time, so I have those. But the little GoPro goes right in the little dovetail. So now I can use my GoPro on my no-go holder. That's very nice. Thank you, Stan. Yeah, that'll come in very handy for the GoPro. And of course, you'll see. You have to watch Stan's video for the reveal on that prototype thing I made. I made that for Stan. That GoPro mount to go on the GoPro mount. It's an accessory mount with welding lenses. So he's gonna give that a try on his GoPro for showing welding. And as we all know, I don't show welding. So anyway, you guys, hey, thanks a lot, and on to more projects.